Mr. Huber,
Yes.
thank you and welcome to Mediabox, Congress Mediabox. You are Head of Cooperation and External Relations Service in charge of the European Local Democracy Week at the Congress Secretariat. So let's start with the objective and the main mission of the European Local Democracy Week.
The week has been set up by the Congress in 2007, so it's a rather recent initiative. And the main aim was to foster participation by citizens to local democracy throughout the 47 member states of the Council of Europe. Mm-hmm. The date has been chosen 15 October to commemorate the adoption and opening for signature of the European Charter of Local Self-Government, which was adopted on 15 October 1985. That means 30 years ago today.
And who can participate and how can be a participant of the European democracy?
There are two main targets. The first and most important, of course, are local authorities or regional authorities, may also be the case. So mayors, president of regions, but also regional councillors, elected representatives at regional or local level, and also the citizens through civil society organizations.
And how you choose the subjects to treat in this week? For example, the chosen editions.
The subject is always linked to local democracy. We will not choose a subject which is not in the capacity of local democracy. For example, we will not choose, for example, the fight against terrorism, because this is not the responsibility of local authorities. So we will always choose a subject with a link to local authorities and where the citizens can actively contribute. And apart from this, it depends on the topics of the day. For example, this year, after the terrorist attacks in Paris and Tunis and other countries, we felt that it was very important to highlight the importance of living together in multicultural societies, and that's the reason why this topic has been chosen. But it changes every year, but always linked with local democracy and citizen participation.
And could you also give some examples from your activities from that point?
You mean this year's activities?
Yeah, this year's activities, for example.
It is a little bit, we are now in the week still, so it's a process which is going on, but it is very diverse. You can have, for example, public meetings by mayors explaining what they are doing to promote civil multicultural society living together. You can have even sport. You can have two football teams, one from different origins playing together. You can have concerts, you can have theater performances, you can have school competitions, expositions, multicultural dinners. There's a big variety of initiatives.
And maybe we can finish with the agenda. What is going to be the next step? What's your objective for also this?
We will do as we always do. The week is in principle the week around the 15th October, but in fact it is more than a week. We have events going on the whole month of October and even later. For example, since 4 years we have the Arab Local Democracy Week, which is organized in Kairouan in Tunisia, and which will take place in mid-December. So you can see this is a very extensive conception of a week. It goes from October to December. So we will only be able to take stock of everything which has been organized in the framework of the week, because it's important to notice that the Congress is not organizing events. The Congress is offering a framework, a coordination framework, where the municipalities, NGOs can register, but they are organizing the events. We are not organizing events, we are registering them. And of course, if the event is completely out of the scope of the initiative, we don't register, but in general, it is not the case. So what we do every year, we have in February in Paris, a meeting which takes stock of everything which has been done during the week last year, which also awards the municipalities which have chosen to be 12 stars. I did not explain what is 12 stars, but these are the most committed municipalities, and which also discusses on what will be the theme of next year, mid-year. So this will happen next year in Paris. In February, we'll take stock of what happened in 2015 and choose the theme for 2016.
Good luck in this busy agenda, and thank you for joining us. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you for the interview.